This is Sean Tongson from the Press Hometown News. I'm joined this evening by Noah Cannon. Noah is a local author who recently published his first novel, The Table of Elements in the Space Station of Srilvakor. Hi, Noah. Thank you for your time.
Hello, Sean. Thank you so much for having me.
What and or who inspired you to write this novel?
I always loved science fiction ever since I was a kid, and I love superheroes. I devoured things like Star Wars and DC like they were peanut M&Ms. And I always wanted to create a superhero team, but I figured like there was already so many things that had been done. I didn't want to just create a typical fly, shoot laser, super strength type of thing. So I tried to think of like a unique concept, like a theme they could all have. So I was in high school at the time. I was studying the periodic table in chemistry, and I was like, I could do that. And I thought the elements had this sort of unique idea because there's so many story possibilities you can have. So like helium can fly and make objects float and stuff like that. So I thought that would be really cool. And thus the table of elements were born.
You mentioned the importance of writing a story full of love, kindness, and optimism while shying away from the dark and moody tones to appeal to readers. What would you like your readers to get out of this novel?
Well, the major themes of the book are grace and forgiveness. I think it's important for readers to know. I mean, what the main character Stephen goes through basically is how just because you make a mistake, it doesn't mean it's the end of the world. It's never too late to do the right thing, and it's never too late to change. There's hope for everybody. I think about the whole moodiness and stuff. I feel like in this day and age, I think a little kindness can go a long way. Maybe sometimes all it takes is a smile for someone to to think differently about things, stuff like that.
What does the future hold for you? Shall we expect more novels and or work from you in the future?
I'm so glad you asked. So yes, I am planning on writing a sequel to the Table of Elements. I'm working on the rough draft of it right now. Still planning some stuff, and I think it's got a cool villain in there and stuff like that. But I'm also planning on doing some picture books too, taking a break from novel writing to do something a little simpler. And who knows, maybe one day I would love to maybe become a director and maybe adapt my books to the screen. I think that'd be really cool.
Thank you very much for coming on tonight, Noah.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. It was a lot of fun.